Hey readers, it's Mr. Marshall at Stony Lane again. Sometimes when we read nonfiction books, our minds feel like, like you ever see like a bowl of popcorn that's popping, pop, 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 and all different things, and you're thinking about lots of stuff at once. Well, that can be really exciting, but it can also be kind of confusing. It can feel kind of tricky because you're thinking about so much stuff that your ideas get lost, right? So one thing that you can do is you can use writing to help you to keep track of your reading and keep it feeling better. Okay. So in this video and in the next video, I'm going to teach you about different ways to use writing to help you when you're reading in nonfiction. Okay. So today I'm going to teach you 2 ways that you can use writing to keep your thinking straight. Okay. So the first way that I'm going to teach you 4 ways in total. Today I'm going to teach you 2, and next time I'll teach you 2 more. The first one is like if you're reading and you're seeing a lot of vocabulary, right? Remember, vocabulary is when you're learning words about your topic. So if you're learning a lot of vocabulary in your book, you want to do something called a word box. Okay? A word box. And it's pretty simple. A word box is just what it sounds like. It's a box with word in it that you can write about, because when you're reading a book, you have words that you're learning about your subject, right? So let's take a look at what this means. So here's my book, Rainforest Food Chains. Okay, so I can expect as a reader to learn rainforesty kind of words in here. I can expect to learn about food chain kind of words. Okay, so let's take a look. So here we have on this page called What is a Rainforest Habitat? Okay, do you see? I'm going to read the second paragraph. I'm going to read it with my voice. You read it with your eyes. It says, the rainforest is an amazing place to live. It is very warm all year long. The temperature usually stays between 20 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius. And there it tells you how much that is in Fahrenheit. Within each rainforest, there are so many different habitats. That's a bold word, so I know that that's a vocabulary word. Habitat. A habitat is a place where organisms of the same kind live. So a habitat is a place where organisms of the same kind live, sort of like in house, people that you live with, your family, you all live together. That's your habitat, isn't it? So I'm going to make a box, and I'm going to put the word habitat in my box, and I'm going to say a place where a group can live. That's a habitat. So I just made a word box with the word habitat, and I wrote down what I think it means. Okay. All right. And then I can keep reading on. I'm going to make another one now. Okay, I'm going to make another word box for another word. Let's see. Let's read on. Okay, so this page is called What Are the Producers in Rainforests? I'm going to read it with my voice, and you read it with your eyes. I'm going to read the second paragraph. All producers need sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and nutrients to grow. Plants contain chlorophyll, a substance that makes them green. Chlorophyll is made of protein that helps plants trap sunlight to use in photosynthesis. There's a lot of words there. Let's go up because I think I shouldn't have skipped. It says producers or plants turn energy from the sun into food. This process is called photosynthesis. I think that's a pretty important word right there, photosynthesis. So I'm gonna make a word box about that word. Photosynthesis. Okay. So that's how plants use sunlight to make food. That's what the book said. How plants use sunlight to make food. Do you see how I'm doing that? I'm making word boxes. So if you're reading and you see lots of different new vocabulary words, you can make word boxes, and that'll help you to keep all these new words straight in your mind. But I told you I was going to teach you two things. So I just taught you a word box. I'm going to teach you one more thing. All right. So I'm going to teach you a strategy that you can use if your book has lots of really complex, like thought provoking, meaning something that makes you think, pictures. Okay. Like this one. Ready? Same book. Look at that. Look at that. It's a tree that has this other plant kind of growing around it and squeezing it. It says this is called the Strangler Fig. The Strangler Fig's roots take in nutrients from the tree it grows on. So yeah, the Strangler Fig. Let's read this up here. It says Strangler Fig. Some plants have unusual ways of taking in nutrients. It's food. Strangler figs are able to draw out nutrients from trees. Wind blows strangler fig seeds onto a treetop. From its treetop perch, it grows roots down the tree. These roots take in nutrients from the tree. Eventually, a strangler fig kills its host tree. Ooh! By squeezing its trunk and sucking out all of its nutrients. Ew, like a zombie, right? Like a zombie. So, if you see a picture that makes you think, then you can do sketch, label, write. That's a strategy. Sketch, label, write. So I'm going to make my sketch first. So I'm going to draw the tree. And I know my picture is not going to be as good as the picture inside the book, but I'm drawing my tree and it has the roots growing on the outside. See that? Looks a little bit like that, doesn't it? So now it says sketch, label, right. So now I'm going to label. I'm going to write roots. I'm going to call this whole thing Strangler Fig, right? And now I'm going to write the Strangler Fig has roots that grow on the outside. These roots take in nutrients from the tree. The roots take nutrients from the tree and squeeze the tree to death. So I sketched, I labeled, and I wrote. That's going to help me keep my facts straight. So there, I just taught you two ways to use writing to help you while you read. Okay, so next time we come back, I'll teach you two more. All right, why don't you try these out in the meantime? If you find words like vocabulary words or pictures that make you think, you can use our two strategies from today, a word box or sketch, label, write. I'll see you next time.